Okay, dads and dadettes. This is a rare intro that I won't do very often because I hate doing it. You've met the cute Hollow Knight that we've all agreed would dad 10 out of 10. We beat the boss. What's next? Find out.
Now.
I was going to talk about the awesome features of the game, like the loading screen and options button, but I forgot what I was doing and just wanted some coffee.
It's
like
okay.
a true dad.
Sorry. So off screen, Matt and I demoted you to an uncle as repercussion.
For drinking coffee?
That's right.
Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim, a strange, empty face, and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollowness' corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you.
Bam.
Ooh.
Thanks, Snail Man. It killed me.
Game over.
Okay. I can unleash the spirit.
The spirit.
The spirit of
Kicks
Christ.
you out.
Did she just lock you in a... Oh, okay.
You've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself.
Did she roofie you?
Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because now we're friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect! I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deep in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend.
Shut your mouth. Bam. Bam. Alright. We have a task. Ready for this? Bam.
Oh, tap
Wow.
That's the spirit of Christ.
that. Body Christ.
Alright, we gotta find the horrid beast. And
Is
kill
that
it.
his name or is that his title?
You know, it is its name, but it was very it's very full of itself, so it demanded that its title also be named Horrid Beast.
Deserves to die.
That's right. Alright. Bam.
You know,
bam,
there are a
bam,
lot of skeletons here.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I want to say that, not this many people have died inside of this temple.
I mean, they could also be like Fabergé.
Nah,
Or
it's,
like,
it's the skulls of all the people that guy
Paper
gave the
mache?
spells to.
Paper mache, that's the one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Man, why does this guy live in a maze? Is he like some kind of freaking minotaur or something?
I mean, he doesn't live in the maze, he just lives next to one.
Oh, he's at the top layer. And all his cronies are the maze dwellers.
That's right. He's got better things to do than be a little maze dweller. No survivors.
Now, in this game, is it just, this one underground cave is the entire game, or is it like there are multiple caves?
This is the whole game, Dio.
Is it? We already beat it. We're
Got
just
'em.
reaping our rewards.
And he got roofied by the wizard. That's like the ultimate fate anybody can aspire to. Oh, is that like a temporary health?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can get these guys and they give you a little one-off extra lives.
oh, they're cute.
Oh, here
What
he
else
is.
is after that?
You don't seem all that happy about that.
But now what will I do?
Oh.
Oh, so you can't go close to him.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! Bam.
Smash.
Got him. And we got the soul catcher.
Ooh. Charms. Randy, you don't equip the charm. You didn't do it.
You gotta do it on a bench. You gotta do a bench.
Oh.
Ah!
Yeah, she did wall you out. What the hell?
She did. She was not being very nice.
That was a little bit duress.
All right, here we go. Let's equip it. Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Heck yeah. Let's do it.
So your weapon is a nail?
Yeah. That's what they call it. The weapons. They're not swords, they nails.
I have a feeling this world is very tiny.
I mean, it is inhabited by bugs. Can I go back this way yet? I want to go look at the things. Nope, nope. I gotta go all the way around. I'm so sorry. I wasted everyone's time. Oh, it's the map maker. All right. Now.
Is he dead?
Actually, you know what? We beat the game, so I made a promise to a dear friend. We gotta find out about the grubs.
Was there no loot from the boss?
There was, but I went the wrong way. But so, if you're having trouble with the boss, you can just break through the wall to get that, that magic ability and then come back around to go fight him.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
It was a nice little touch. Because he is very hard the first time you beat him.
As in he
Here,
dies
play
with
it.
an erection.
That's right. He's got a soft, squishy body inside of there. Here's our friends.
Oh, they give you big money!
Yeah. He throws money at you for saving them. And then all of these little holes get filled up with grubs throughout the game. So we
I
gotta
see.
find a lot of
Okay.
them. We gotta find so many of them. Dang it. I'm so stupid. Alright. Let's go loot his body. Like cool guys. Like heroes. Sound like a nice gulp.
That's some good beer, I tell you what. Way better than Theo's freaking sissy baby coffee. For
Yeah.
big babies.
Your hot bean soup.
Yeah, hot beans. No response from Theo? We must have killed him.
He
No,
died.
just
He
watching.
died from roasting.
Yeah.
Just like the beans in his
Just
coffee.
like them beans. Yeah. Damn it. Oh wait, you were making. Damn it.
Yeah, take that.
Okay,
Theo.
you made that joke, and I was like making it as you were delivering, or like you were 3/4 of the way through the punchline. Man, that was delayed. I need
As-
this coffee really bad.
As you were hearing it, you're like, I've got a great idea.
Does that ever happen to you guys? Where you're like half listening to somebody and then like have the idea of what they're saying.
and
That's like
then
my
you
whole
say-
life.
Yeah. Like, but you say it like a couple like minutes after them. And they're like, yeah, I just said that.
Oh
You
man.
always feel like
that's
such an
real.
asshole afterwards. Ah, dang it. I'm such an idiot. Ugh. Hey, Matt. Pause the
Yeah.
timer.
Nah.
I wanna fast forward through
Prepare to
this.
fast forward.
Fast forward. Fast forward.
We found a grub. We were trying to find this grub for 3 hours and finally found it.
3 hours, 4 more coffee cups. Matt's now drunk from the beer.
Big
No.
beer.
It was a really big beer.
Big beer.
It's one of those novelty beer bottles that are like the size of your head.
It's
Wait, I
actually
think
you
bigger
you
than
You
combine.
drink from like those liter steins.
You taped together like 3 growlers and called it a beer.
That's
my 1 beer per day.
that's that guy's name, Growler, because he growls at you.
Sounds like an old man. I hope he doesn't have back pains and he's like moaning from all of that, because like definitely sounds like an oof.
He's not even trying to attack us. It's just like he's trying to present it to you, but it's just so heavy and it just keeps falling forward, and you're like, oh my god.
Aw.
He's trying to crack his back.
Use your soul attack. There's a line of them. Wasteful. Even more wasteful.
I give the people what they want. All right, here we go. Oh, is his body gone? Dang it.
Fight him again.
Yep.
Let's do it.
That's what you get for cheat.
I didn't cheat.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess I
He's
do have
like,
to fight him
remember
again.
me, bro?
This is BS.
That'll be easy this time because you got the big money.
Actually, I think it's gonna be harder because he started off with no.
I got full
Oh,
stuff
okay, never
now.
mind. Oh wow.
Oh, he's pissed.
Damn, that attack does damage.
Yeah, girl.
Woof. Ooh.
Slap, 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 slap. I like. He just looks so shocked at what's happening. It's like, you asked for this, man. You attacked me.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about that wizard who roofied you.
You know
Oh,
what?
nice wizard.
It's just not cool.
It was not cool, but she did give me a power up, so I'll let it slide this once.
It's gonna be a regular occurrence.
All because I didn't jump down here and finish the job.
To be
Oh
the
my
voice actor
God.
for this
Tiny he
game.
is. Also, this. How did it? Dang it! I thought. I'm pretty sure there's a way to like attack this, and like it's actually a beetle that runs off. There it is.
Yeah.
I'd maybe dab for it. Begrudgingly. Hey,
Begrudgingly
get the
done.
dollars.
Big
That
money.
Monton. Alright, there we go.
Boss one defeated again.
For the second time today.
These are the real tips for how you do the speed run.
Yeah.
Guys, note to Randy editing note. Put this on our OnlyFans. Make sure no one sees it.
That's right.
Matt, editing note. More beer.
Randy editing note. Clap your hands together 5 times. Do a twirl.
Randy editing note. You're a great person and you matter.
Randy editing note. Don't tear up too much after hearing that.
Matt, editing note. Theo's a big nerd.
Oh, roasted.
Got him.
So is there any point to just
This game.
breaking the scenery, or is that just for
Nah, it's
Yeah,
just-
you like kill
just for fun.
everything. You
Just
chop down all of
good
the
goose.
grass.
You know, someone's got to do it. I like to think of myself not as a knight, but a landscaper. I like the in a little bit we'll get
You're getting close to death.
a hunting journal that lists like all the enemies, and after you kill a bunch of them, it'll give you information about them. And these ones are really fun because it's like I commend these guys' ability to just send out their babies to their death to attack other people.
It ain't right.
It's great.
It's like how hamsters eat their own babies.
Well,
Do they do that?
no. Hamsters
Yes.
are not the best dads.
This is
If we
a
could
call
rate-
to action against all hamsters. Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think it's actually the moms that do it, but oh, that's
That's an elephant.
It's the grub mother. I didn't mean to do that. I fucked up. The gruz mother.
That's an efficient form of attack, just smashing yourself.
That's right. I am 100% the instigator in this one because she was just sleeping.
Damn.
Get wrecked, gruz mother.
That's a good use of color. I really do like the orange because it's so consistently like black and white that
Yeah.
I don't know. It's effective. They do so much with just like monocolor.
Then you
Because
kill
when
a
they do
freaking
add
baby.
like these warm
That's
ones,
right.
it adds a lot. That's
I
kind of
had to
depressing.
finish the job.
That was depressing.
That's alright.
Wait, you
Could've been
Are
more
you
depressing.
the bad guy?
Or
What?
okay.
I wanted to see if I could get up there now, but I need to.
You could try to do the soul jump. Do soul jump. Try it.
No, because you have to have the.
It's only for length,
Ah.
Yeah,
not for height.
but we get this guy.
Wait, does that mean I could do that for my dick length?
Ooh.
All right, Matt.
Whoa.
Ugh, Oro, you wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live in an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in this ruins don't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come.
Okay. We get.
Wow. This was Matt's acting debut. This was gonna be his portfolio for
My
sending to a
Danny
casting
DeVito-esque bug impression, and Randy ruined it.
That's right. Hey, I'm teaching you a lesson. That's how the producers are gonna be. They're gonna look you right in the eye and say, Matthew, you got the job.
Thank you. What does he do?
Who?
Sly.
Sly? He's a shopkeeper.
He's a raccoon that uses a hook and steals from the poor.
That's right.
I don't know what that game's
Steals from the
about.
poor.
That is, he steals from criminals, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
And he fights a big
my,
old-
my
A big old robotic owl that has a grudge against his family.
Theo, play Sly Cooper, you freaking.
my exposure to Sly Cooper is playing Ratchet and Clank in PlayStation All Stars, and then my older brother playing it, and me walking in the room twice. I would
because
guess more
Mickey's the
impressive.
real.
He
real
like played
king.
Sly Cooper in secret. Because usually I just played RuneScape in the room, and he'd play whatever console game, and I don't know. I just like learned the plot of most games without having to play them, which was nice. RuneScape is fuck. I want to play that game again. I miss it.
I was playing it a while ago. I actually looked up a guide that tells you the optimal, or not optimal, but just I guess it kind of is optimal, but like how you should progress in doing quests so that you won't you'll have to do the least amount of grinding.
There is it's actually amazing. I think over the past when they re-released Old School RS, which is the 2007 version, because they upgraded to RuneScape 3, a lot of people weren't happy with it, so they did the Old School version, which was here's the 2007 version, like then we'll incrementally add on updates that you guys vote for. The really impressive thing is how much of a science it became for a lot of people who were super familiar with the game. People mastered like the pings and locations and all the maps to like optimize every single thing of gameplay. It's insane.
Yeah.
Super impressive. Like there is not just quest optimizations, but somebody I told you guys earlier about the person who there's that like combat trial challenge. It's called getting the fire cape. I forget the actual name of the thing, but like I was a level 120 something person. I sucked at the game. Like I didn't have much practice with fighting bosses, and my internet was shit because it was satellite, and I never beat it once. And that's with like a lot of money and shit. There's a person who managed to do it as a level 3 character, and just like by cheesing the boss, like that I respect the shit out of it. Like people have really turned the game into a science, and I respect it so much. I'd only go back if I could make a chat bot to play and like convince people that it's real and try and be friends with them. Though
Whoops.
I guess that's objectively like a Turing test, so obviously I don't know that I'd be able to make it that good. Sorry, I'm on a tangent now.
No, it's fine.
I was talking to my RuneScape friend from high school yesterday, so this is like all fresh in my mind.
That's okay. It's talking about RuneScape at length is better than our normal tactic of everyone stopping talking.
Oh, good. Well, let me tell you about the fuck. What was it? Lumbridge Massacre being an inside job. I forget the joke conspiracy theory. It's been so many years. Fuck.
Wasn't that the thing where they almost had it was almost like the World of Warcraft blood plague, but
Yeah.
instead it was like everyone was able to PvP anywhere?
Yeah, and basically you had people with the early game equipable item, like the party hats, which was like one of the most expensive cosmetics in the game, like stupid amounts of money. And as a result, people could just like take that. I still don't really know exactly what the glitch was, but
Now I
kind of cool.
know. So this was when houses were first being released?
Oh, yes, that's ringing a lot of bells. Yes, continue. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
So they released houses and everyone was all excited for them. So the first few adopters of it who had enough resources to actually craft it, you could actually make your own PvP arena
Right.
or boxing ring, or I don't know which one it was.
It was a
specifically.
boxing ring, I think.
Yeah, and you could PvP in it, but they never disabled your ability to use your teleport to Lumbridge magic spell, which everyone has. So people were going into PvP areas in the house, teleporting to Lumbridge, and they'd still have the ability to PvP as if they were in the boxing ring. So they could attack people, no one could attack them back, and they could run or do whatever, but with the way it's not designed like the wilderness, which is the PvP area. So you couldn't just run away because it's not a big open area. You have
Right.
to run through like castles or through straight, bridges or whatever, and you just lose all your shit.
The issue with that especially is you have a lot of like level 3 pure accounts that only do like skills and no combat.
Yep.
And so they can't even really teleport except with like some items, but that's like if they decide the need to wear that. But in a safe area, you don't need a cosmetic.
Right.
Oh my gosh, you're reminding me of how much I miss this game, and which is a really bad thing because I would like to.
You were gonna marry RuneScape.
Yeah, I was. I missed playing it, but I kept playing for like 10-hour days, and I'd get like so antsy when I didn't. So I have trouble finding balance with something. So
The community's so great. Like, so I was doing a quest, and the way I'm doing it, like doing the optimal way where I do the least amount of grinding. Like, you try to get as much of your experience from quest rewards as possible.
right.
So the one I was doing, it's one in like the Egyptian area where you go through this tomb, and I was getting fucked up because I was under-leveled for it, at least combat-wise, so they just recommended you just run through it and avoid combat as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, you have to make this jump, which requires agility.
Fucking agility though.
At the level of that my agility was, the jump has like an X% chance to fail, and it will send you all the way back. Well, I kept failing the jump, and I kept getting attacked.
Most quests, this is a thing that happens.
I lost all my food items, so I didn't want to die, because if I died, I'd lose all my shit inside the tomb, and I wouldn't be able to go back and get it because it was instanced. Anything you drop in a dungeon or whatever is just lost. You can't go back and get it. Anywhere else you normally can. So I'm like, oh shit, I need help. I'm like, I go to this like special RuneScape group that's like, yeah, just give us the money for something and we'll deliver whatever you need. And I'm like, well, I don't have any money on me. I wonder if they'll help me out anyway. So I messaged them and I'm like, hey guys, I'm in a rough spot. I'm in this tomb doing this quest. I don't have any food. I can't get out. I keep failing these agility checks. I don't have any money to give you, but once I finish the quest, you just leave me on be friendless, so I'll give you a bunch of money. This guy came up and he's like, yeah, man, I'll help you out. He gave me like a full inventory full of like pizza and lobster and shit. And he was so thankful. And then after I finished the quest, I'm like, hey, I'm going to give you a bunch of money. He's like, don't worry about it, man. I've been through that quest. It sucks. So it was really nice of him. Really appreciate it.
I actually made a pretty good friend out of it. So, I mean, I like the game a lot. But, fuck, they did this one update. It was around the time I and most people quit, actually, was about 2012, 2011, where essentially they just made it a freemium game for a hot sec, where you could pay for experience lamps. Basically, you paid to spin a wheel that would give you random rewards, and it would give you experience lamps. So a person actually ended up spending about something between $3,000 and $10,000 to make a character that got to max level in less than 24 hours, or like he just used experience lamps from this freemium feature. And so from then on, I was like, this game's stupid. And
yeah, that's why I only played old school RuneScape when I went back.
Actually, and they did just release the phone version, which is pretty dope. That was maybe a year or two ago, but Neopets, I think, did something similar. Both companies, I think, it's a little unfortunate, especially Neopets. They like basically it's just funded by a small percentage of players who just like want to keep their account alive, made a lot of friends, and like cosmetic stuff a lot. But like half of their money grab things are just like, oh, we made this gold robe last year. What if we just recolored it and made it slightly less gold, or like put a glow on top of the gold? And there were a lot of like layoffs and like trying to work with less and all of that, as you know, business goes. And I think RuneScape has seen some of that too. I don't know though. I hear they've been more active recently, so maybe it's actually been improving. I don't know. This is one piece that I'm not like in the community anymore, so I don't remember. Okay, I'm like not letting myself talk about this game anymore. We're playing Hollow Knight.
Nah, it's
Gotta
fine.
enjoy it. I have to say, really nice thing that I've like, the aesthetics is level. Lots of really pretty greenery. I think they use the colors, like again, very effectively. It's very pretty.
It's a very beautiful game.
It's simple, yet pretty.
Oh, here's my guy. I love him.
My guy.
My dude.
Tiny Squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it to my journal. It will aid you at first. The text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter.
Woo! I got the hunter's journal.
Scamming in RuneScape was some of the most heart-wrenching events of my childhood.
I think I had a friend who would do it a little bit. He was an asshole. It was like a friend of a friend.
Oops.
But like, I was so mad because I would just like try to make money, and all of my friends just like came up with like stupid get-rich-quick schemes and kept like cycling between 0 and 1 billion gold, but like never consistent.
Yeah, the worst of them was people would be like, hey, whoever trades me the most stuff gets a bunch of gold or rune plate armor, all this crazy stuff. So you'd go back and forth trading between people, and then it got to me, and I'm like, ooh, here's everything in my inventory. I win. And so he traded it back to me, and he's like, all right, you win. Now trade it all to me again one more time. So I did it, and he left. Made me mad.
Nice.
So I followed him around for like 10 minutes, and then he logged off.
It's like, there was this, when I played it, this one guy was like, oh, you want to join my, like, gang? And I was like, yeah, I'm like 10. This sounds great. So he's like, okay, follow me. I gotta go to my secret hideout. And he takes me to, like, a PvP area. past like I'm maybe like level like 30 or something.
What's it gonna take from you?
I don't know, but I didn't have really anything significant.
Yeah.
And he takes me to this like area, just so everything there is just like way too powerful for anyone of my skill. And he's like, okay, if you want to join my gang, take out all your stuff. And I was like, no. And then he starts attacking me, so I just ran away. But because he took me to a high level area, I just ran through all the enemies, and he kept getting stuck having to fight all of them. So I made it back safe and sound. I beat him.
Hell yeah.
Wow. That's a
cowardice.
truly inspiring story.
I know.
It's honestly though, I kind of I'm really thankful that I played the game because it taught me so much about like real world scams and like something is too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like I think that was a really good learning experience for me. And also, some people just really love RuneScape and like they publish a lot of the financial data of the game and there are people who like make models out of it. It's just like I love how thorough it is and if I had all the free time in the world I would 100% spend a shit ton of it just like making stupid programs for RuneScape. Not actually playing it anymore, but just making stupid programs. Like a bot that just yeah, I said it earlier, like tries to convince people it's real and like make real friends in the game. That would be like my life's work.
I remember one time I convinced people I was a bot in the game. Just
By not
'cause-
talking and just chopping trees down?
No, I just danced for like 4 hours straight in like the middle of a square, and everyone kept like trying to talk to me. And then they would dance along, and they're like, "This is weird."
The only somewhat reputable scamish things or red flag things that I've had good experiences with in RuneScape were people asking for my unpolished gems so they could polish them and get XP. Because
That's a normal thing.
right, because I'm like thinking like this guy's just gonna steal it, and then he tells me, "Well, I need this for XP, and like if I did sell it, I'd get like 5K. Like it's not worth it to me." So then he'd give it back and be like, "Well, you know, whatever, that's cool."
It's yeah, I forget words. The updates most recently, like they did do a lot of really cool quality of life things to make it harder to scam people. Like there was one where basically if you ever had to do something that requires a high level person, you could just like there's an assist button where basically you could like borrow somebody's skill level and do it. So you don't have to give them anything and they get the experience for it, which was like super cool. So a lot of things like that came out. Again, this was like kind of like 2010, 2011. Then it started getting worse, and I guess now it's better again. Good game.
Yeah, I did try to play RuneScape 3, but it just got so far away from what it was. Like it's now like Guild Wars where it used to be you just click on something and you have 3 different attacks you switch between. Now it's like there's all these cooldown abilities and all this stuff, and it's like that's not RuneScape.
Yeah.
RuneScape is simple.
Well, it can be whatever it needs to be. Like again, I think
Yeah,
they
it's not bad.
they wanted to adapt to get more people, but I found a lot of people logged in and are just like, "What the fuck is this?" So they've got they have a few different bases now in the old school, like really old school, like first release on the phone now. There's the like 2007 to 2011 people that came back and just want the game that they used to play. And then there's the people who want the new stuff. I always consistently turned graphics to lowest. Like, I don't own a single game where I play on high settings, just because I don't really care.
But Theo, 1080,000p.
1080p? Oh, shoot, Randy, it was you who first pointed this out to me. There's that YouTube video, The Fresh Prince of Dick Butt, or
Yeah.
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's just like a picture of Will Smith and a guy uploaded this song, but then it's uploaded in 1080p, and this was like
That's the only one you can
7
watch.
years ago.
Yeah, it's the only one you're allowed to watch because you gotta see it in 1080p. I refuse to watch any of the other ones.
I love the needless quality.
It's just a nice little touch. and everyone should go watch that video in 1080p. It's life changing. Fresh Prince of Dick Butt.
Do you remember? I don't know if you guys are huge. Randy, I know you watch Game Grumps sometimes. Matt, I'm not sure your familiarity, but there was one where they talked about how they found this like random, kind of like sailor's album of like him being a pirate or something. I know I'm not doing this justice, but essentially there was just this album where they found it in like a gift shop or something.
No, it
Just
was
mentioned it. Oh, okay,
it was
so you do know.
yeah. So, it was when they were doing one of their like new NSP or Starbum albums. The place where they were having like physical CDs made, they were going to go sign a bunch of them for the pre-releases. So if you buy it ahead of time, you got a signed CD, and they had to go to like the actual like manufacturing place. And while there, they just found like this pirate guy who like just made like a kids album where he just does pirate themed kids songs. They just had a bunch load of them because the guy, he just wanted to make a nice little kids album, but no one was buying it, and they just became super huge fans of it.
That's like that time we were at that mall and that guy made us buy his mixtape.
The
Dude,
most
Suspects.
perfect part of that story though is how like after that video was released, the one album has like a YouTube, or it's on YouTube, and so like it instantly just got like an insane amount of views just from the Game Grumps audience.
Yeah, it helped that guy out a lot.
Tell him about keys in my weed.
Keys on my Wii, keys on my Wii. So yeah, me and Matt, we're going to this mall in our hometown, and these guys just approach us, and I don't know how to tell people no, I'm not interested when they approach me with something. So he's just like, hey, you guys want the CD? And we're like, not really. He's like, come on, it's just $10. And we're like, fine. So we buy this.
No, wait. The important part. He offered us 2 CDs for $15, even though we could have just burned it again.
Yeah. Yeah, so he gives us his album, and it's terrible, except for 2 songs, which are just kind of goofy. One's Right Above It All, where, they're going with the line, like, I want to rise above it all, but he's going to ride above it all. And it's like this heartfelt ballad about, he just wants to be better, but it really misses the mark. And then there's Keys and Weed, which is just keys on my weed, keys on my weed, keys on my. It's just it just doesn't make any sense, and it's just repetitive.
No, I figured it out. So he has a grinder of weed, and he left it in his pocket with his keys. So the grinder, the top part fell off, and the weed, or the shake, as the ganja people know. It got all over his keys. So keys in my weed, or weed in my keys,
No, because it was KIS,
What if he's
so
in
it was like
Florida
kilos.
Keys?
KIS.
Florida Keys.
Florida Keys, the
Yeah.
I think it
Frederick
was
Keys.
keys. I think it was key.
No, it was KIS, like kilos. But I don't think you sell like kilos of weed. I don't think people do that.
Maybe he's really up there.
Maybe he's like, he buys weed in high quantities. He's one of those, like, he goes to Costco weed. Like, I assume there's going to be the
A
Colorado
pallet of
Costco. No, a kilo.
No, it's Costco, so a pallet.
Oh,
you gotta get
I'm
a
sorry. I
pound
think you
of
said pound. Yes, a pallet of weed. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to picture that.
It's a lot of weed.
Shoot him. Fine.
Nah. Also, the other thing I really liked about the rap group is that their name was Suspects, but it was an acronym.
Randy.
So it was like SUSPECTS, and I just wanted to know what the acronym stood for. What, Matt?
The time ended a long time ago, and I forgot to tell you.
Okay. I'll figure out a good spot to like break this into 2 episodes. How far along are we?
I don't know.
Oh man, I feel like the RuneScape tangents, like that doesn't break well. Oh dear.
It was around the time you said. Wait, no, that was the first time you said the alarm. Let's see. I got some beer and then I peed.
Wait,
It's probably around that, maybe like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just make one long episode. Okay, so if you want to hear more about RuneScape, which I know you all do, stay tuned for the next episode.
Of Dragon Ball Z.